It has been a long day. Hi, welcome to SAS TV. My name is Belen Bears, and this is what's going on for your mama. God bless you. And I cannot wait to see the new you. I just got to the crib. I was helping my son. He got homework. They don't go back to school until next month. So, trying to get that. Had to help them with homework. They're doing everything online. So, couldn't do it at work because my day start at 6. Well, tomorrow's one of my biggest. It doesn't matter. Here we go. This is what's going on for you. And I want to personally thank you for joining me. And if you would like to get in reading like this and you're out here watching it, the 4 months for $20, okay? From the top of the reading, ma'am, is talking about messages and things coming in very, very, very solid for you. Now, I see some type of communication that you just, when you communicate, I see a communication that just has fuckled out. Okay? Whatever this is that's coming in, it's like within the next 3 days, or it has already gone on. You realize that the rooster has been fried. It's over with whatever situation it is. Okay, you need to focus on property matters and keep your eyes on your savings. I see that you have a focus in another direction on somebody new. Looks like that's something that could be part-time between you and that individual. Maybe you're heading in the direction of wanting that, and this individual with this communication and this new change, it's just going to be the same thing. It's just saying right here, go after things that are a little bit more solid for you. That person's not solid, never have and never been. You want a good communication. You want a good communicator. That's what it's saying. It's like you're asking me what kind of partner that's going to come in for you. I don't do love readings. We're going to focus on your mentality and where you're going, okay? So that's what's going on with that kind of stuff. You're still, in your mind about what you're going to be doing for the next level. Now, let's get your focus back on what you're not trying to focus on. It's like you want to move in a direction and you're thinking what could bring you in money, but you're too scared to move on it because you're mixing your business with pleasure. Whatever happened in a relationship, you're just now seeing that you want better. You're seeing it, but it hasn't come into action because you haven't allowed yourself to become better than who you were when you were dealing with that individual. That's what's going on with that, okay? That's where the defensiveness is coming. It's not that you're not having it. You're just relating the situation as the same. Yes, you are. So just keep your eyes on your losses until you kind of figure out where you're trying to go. Kind of sit back and chill till you decide what feels right again, what you want again, who you are today, and who you would like to incorporate your life with. You're still riding the fence with some decisions, so you don't want to. I just saw myself in a new place. I swear to God, I blinked. I just looked up and saw myself, and I cracked back. So I'm going to tell you, if you ever see me and it's like something right here, and then there's going to be something coming from over in that corner, and the walls are light brown, I've moved. But I don't know about that because someone's getting worse. So here we go with spiritual matters. So it talks about what you are hiding from yourself. What you are trying to see yourself from bumping into, and that's responsibilities that do not belong to you. You're very warnful of being misled. You're very warnful of losses. So I see you here sitting and looking at those things. I think those 1, 2, 3 things are the things that you're going to incorporate new. Those are the things that kind of got you in some situations. Those are some things that kind of tested your patience. Those are some things that you looked over, but those things ultimately hurt you in a situation. In a love situation, it hurt you down to the T. So now you're remaking yourself. You're riding the fence. You don't know what up is and down is. What I mean is what direction to go. Should I date? Should I not date? Should I try to fix that? Should I not try to fix that? You should not try to fix that. And you should be patient because you're still riding the fence. So nothing's definite with you. And love ain't your friend. Love ain't your friend. Love ain't your friend. Love wasn't your friend then. Love ain't your friend now. I'm talking about with that person. So let's get down to the good of things. So feeling really good and wanting to embrace responsibility. Keeping your eyes on property matters. You're going to be doing some new home fixtures, or you're buying new home fixtures. I see messages of loss. Something didn't get negotiated right. That's going to be coming in for you, but you'll be able to fix it because it's a situation that you worried about in the past. Mm-hmm. Messages that you're avoiding doing something because of some type of past situation. Now, you're going to have to look over things that get in your way of your peace. You're going to have a lot of things that's coming to your mind. You know what I'm saying? Something telling me sometimes it's your own mind from going through the same thing so much and going through things so much. Those things, that common sense naturally, that's not discernment. That's not intuitiveness. That's from going through so much and those natural reactions. It's like you train your mind to spit out those things. Now you have to train your mind to spit out the things that's going to work for you versus keeping you back. You have to be more in control when you're not feeling 100%. That's another thing that it's talking about too, being defensive and being angry about how certain things that happen. This is an overall thing now. You don't like the people around you right now. You don't like whatever this is that happened to you. It has brought out a major thinking pot. Get your board out, girl, because I could do a board on you right now. It has brought out your natural thinking. Everything that has happened like that is in your face and now. So you have to take your time, and you can't ride the fence, and you have to know what's for you and what is not for you. So right now, love ain't your friend. You have to get your emotions to a point to where they're equaling up and they can help you decipher. They are not equaling up. They're not equal to what we're talking about. They ain't adding up. Your thoughts going to have to add up to how you feel. And you're going to have to feel whole. And you're not there yet. And it's like a part-time thing. That's why you ride the fence, because you're so used to going back and forth and making your own decisions that it's really just sticking with you. Fresh wave. This is a fresh wave right here. And what I call a fresh wave is when you're doing so much thinking. And you have to understand, when you're at a point where you didn't know what was going on, or this happens to everybody, you do get a fresh wave. A fresh wave is just to bring you up to let you know that you're staying down too long. And your first waves are going to consist of invitations, maybe second guessing this relationship or this old situation. I see this person trying to reach out to you again. And I think they're just reaching out to talk, because whatever's going on in that situation is deader than any death. You know, death is dead. You know, death is dead, so it's deader than dead. And I think you're going to be happy about it, because I'm glad about it. You are back and forth and back, and you are acknowledging, but you're not acknowledging with strength. And that's why when these approaches from people, and these are approaches that you feel you just don't know what to pinpoint things, but you have to get out of your feelings so you can automatically just no, these are all past things. You are not in your new. No, everything is no right now. You cannot decide. So it's don't tell no. I get no. Everything right now is a no. You want to go in a new direction. The new direction is here. But your emotions, you didn't cut your emotions off all the way. In the relationship or in the situation when you were not married, you have both feet in the bucket. Until you get that ring, you put the feet in the water bag and one in the bucket. You leave a little room for somebody else. And I ain't trying to tell you be no player. But nowadays, you know, you kind of have to date somebody about 3 years just to see if they really lie about. It takes a lot of structure. It takes a lot of wisdom, and it takes a lot of maturity to reset yourself, to open up to somebody new, and then with going in a relationship with a lot of baggage as a woman, and a man coming in with a lot of baggage. You want to kind of release that, because that will eliminate taking on somebody else's baggage. You don't even like carrying your own shit. So at some point, you're going to have to find out who you are so you can attract who you need to be with. So that's one of the things that's going to be coming up the second half of this year for you. Right now, it's all about structure, income, and getting your air back in your chest. That's where you're going. And it's looking good for you. And it looks like it's going to be complicated. But I'm trying to tell you, anything that you're willing to work hard for is worth it. But with this, you have no choice. It's either you're going to learn it, earn it, and burn it, or keep on dating these same people over and over again. I say see it, feel it, be it. I say see it. If it hurt, let it hurt. If whatever is going on, let it happen and feel it to the fullest and communicate with. Do not fight any part of what's going on, because when you get to the half of the road, every one of those things you didn't deny will bless your life. I swear. Ask me about it. I tell you, it will bless you all the way to the bank. Do you understand why I'm taking you? Go through. Go through. Don't be trying to skip, trying to go back to old people. When you go back to old people, they not for you. It's gonna pull you right back where you was. So just don't waste your time. And just keep moving forward and continue to find out who you are, what you like, what you eat, what doesn't attract you, what does attract you. Do you like African American? Do you like Africans? Do you like Caucasian? Do you like Hispanic, Puerto Rican? What do you like? What floats your boat? And what floats your boat, and you're not scared to speak on it? How about that one? So your desires for a strong man, that's one thing that you want. And you don't want anyone that's too defensive with their speech. You don't want them to be too controlling. But you're not traveling towards that. You're traveling towards ending those type of situations. See, that's what I'm saying. That's something you think you want, but that's what you've been getting, and you're about to walk away from it. Check the scene, mama. Check the scene. It's also talking about being more glad right now. It seems like you're a little bit down, not depressed, overthinking things and then letting them go and then bringing them back. Overthink things and continue to walk slowly in those thoughts. And that's how you process. And that's how you train your mind to win. And that's how you keep doing those things over and over again. And you will naturally come from situations that will almost make a fool of you. Looking for a new job, you got one coming up April, May. And that's when you finally let your emotions go. The relationship been over. You got a new job coming. After you done been through all that, you need that renewal at that time. You need that renewal at that time. You also need, don't feel sorry for yourself. See, one thing that you need to know is when someone walks away from a relationship from you, and it wasn't all good anyway, they were going to do that anyway. That's not a surprise to you. You should be happy they walked away, because it just wasn't working out anyhow. I mean, be real about it. That stuff hurt, though. Don't be childish about it. Don't be childish about it. Why did they walk away? Well, clearly they were childish, and clearly they didn't want commitment. So that's one thing that you want to refrain from. If you want a solid relationship, that means you would like a total, committed, unperfect partner that is suited and booted, not only for you, but for your situation. You're going to find yourself through them. Okay? Okay? They're going to be just like you. That's the person. That's the only person that can deal with you is you. That's why I say find yourself and you'll find your partner. You want someone to be committed. So you want to stay away from places where, or when you meet people and you listen to their conversation and you listen to what they're talking about, you want to come away from single men, because you want someone to be there for you. You want to learn and grow. You want to learn and grow. Any man you get with, he will have some problems, and just like you will. Okay? So you have another area where you're going to be negotiating some new things. You're going to miss something, or someone's going to grant you something that you don't have to be bothered with, which will allow you to bring in some more home improvements. More money is going to be put in your pocket as a result of a loss that made you win. Ooh. That's for you right there. That was really solid. That was solid. That's what I call solid. It's undeniable. It's like you can feel it right there. Like, oh, that's undeniable. Your calls sound like they're going here and there because I'm adding in stuff so you can focus. Because even by me saying this to you, you all over the place. When I say all over the place, you don't know where to start from. You're going to have to start from where you took your loss. You got to start from where you took your loss, because that's where you're going to begin again, because all you got to do is wipe stuff down and screw it back in tighter and sweep the floor over there and just wipe the mirror off with the right kind of stuff. You just got to perfect the dirty and walk in the clean, if you understand what I'm saying. It's easier that way. And you learn it along the way. I love everything about that stuff. I just love life. I just love how it produces. I love how it kind of reacts. I love how it never has changed, but we think it has. I love that. So here we go. So I just want to end this reading with something special for you. That these are the things I want you to work on. This was a reading, but this was like something to get you to see, so you can start making changes. That's all this was. I don't see anything new. I see new money in about 2 months or within a month. I see surroundings, and I keep seeing you tell folks goodbye. I want to get rid of this feeling. I don't want to look back and keep thinking what happened in that situation. See, nothing will move for you as long as you keep pondering. And there's no excuse. You're an adult now. You have to continue to. I mean, how many times are we as women gonna be hurt and gonna sit back and be all mad about it and depressed and sad? And sometimes we gotta catch ourselves. Even if you down, catch yourself for a little bit and keep your head up, and then allow that feeling to go down and remember what you did the last time. And you just keep bringing yourself up, because that's not moving past things. It's bringing more fear into your life. And I just want to encourage and inspire you about your emotions, how you just don't sit there. Find a point to uplift yourself. And then when you're uplifting yourself and you're feeling good and you feel those emotions starting to make you feel as though this ownership thing, like I'm the blame. You are not the blame. Remember, they gone and you're alone. You get a chance to start again. And so did they. They were the best thing you never had. Ask Beyonce about it. She could tell you. So get it started. Yeah, so I want to also tell you about whatever this job is going to be something that's going to be a little bit distant from where you live at, and you're not going to like that. And also, you need to stop overthinking spiritualism. Whatever you want in your life, you need to ask the Lord about it, and talk to God or whoever you believe in. Do not get in relationships for income. Do not get into hugely financial situations, because they're not going to work out. There's someone that could be studying around you, but I feel like they're on the outside looking in because of some of their past relationships. You're going to hear about an ending with a money situation. Or you may hear that someone's money situation has ended. So surprisingly, that's why they was trying to walk away from you. Maybe their job ended and their childishness was done on purpose to get rid of you, so they could experience this lonely change. It's almost like this person is in a dark place. They always talking about, I don't know. This is their favorite word. What's up? I mean, they always with all of that right there. I mean, what's up with the, they came, that's who you're dealing with. They caused this because of financial situation. They're not coming back because they don't know what to do. Damn, all of that going on. Why? Look at that. It's just too much whining going on. Too childish, honey. Too childish. The best thing you could do is sit about and think about you. I probably would have to think about myself. Now, let's see here. You ignorant, untrustworthy. You can't be honest. Maybe if you was honest, we could have worked something out to where we both could have worked it out. And I could have helped you find you something better until you got to where you was going. Okay? We could have worked on a non-financial situation. Encouragement, I could tell you about this and that or whatever. This person was having financial issues. And instead of them coming being honest, they acted out and was childish and walked away from the relationship, which is something you needed to see early. Because we don't need him producing babies and around her buying cars and houses, and as soon as something go wrong, you want to jump off the building and all that kind of good. You got to see that that's what you don't want in a relationship is a weak-minded individual that cannot carry. They cannot carry. If he can't carry, not having a couple, because money ain't everything. If he can't carry money, something as little as losing something, he can't carry a lifestyle with you. And you need to throw that in his face and fast. I'm glad you're gone. You couldn't even carry the thought of a little pain. So you had to inflict it on me because you were having issues because you're so egotistical and wanted to, you don't need that person. God bless your mama.